Hi all, this is the long-awaited 5 months update. That's the time where Biolabs is claiming their results can be seen 150 days from the start of the treatment. I thought about these updates a lot before doing it because this is the outcome of it. And I do have to say that overall I am satisfied. As you can see, my hair are now fairly there. I don't do, if you see my updates before, I used to keep this side longer to cover up all of that. Now they're all trimmed evenly and I still feel there's hair in the middle. I've seen some grow on this side by applying the hairline booster, this one. So overall, excuse me. Sorry, this is my way to this. I'm very happy. For the purpose of this video, I do have to say that I modified my practice in putting this serum in. So I'll give you a demonstration of how exactly I do it, because I think it's important, because there's way that I believe that the serum can go more into the roots and be more effective when applied. So I'll briefly do a double application this time around just to show you a bit more in depth how I usually do this, and hopefully this is. So of course, pick up the serum, do a little shake. I just get on. That's as much as it comes up when you squeeze it. So I make sure I apply drop by drop from the bottom all the way up. So I will have to look at the mirror. I'll make sure that it covers all the areas that requires application. Drop, 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 drop. Drop, drop, drop. Okay, we're almost done with it. Sorry, sometimes it just triples down, so I have to touch a bit. Okay, so I've done my first half. They usually decide to do another one, so I do a full another one. There it is. I put it on the front part of the scalp, all the way down to the front. Just use my hands, my fingers a little bit, just to prevent dripping down on the forehead, which is very uncomfortable. But again, I'll make sure that this is evenly applied. And then I'll show you something that you will appreciate, I think. What's happening? Sorry. Almost done. Again, I do apply this serum pretty much either on morning or evenings, because it doesn't really impact the hair starting on my hair. But I'll show you one thing that I do that is important. This not to be done every day, every 2-3 days. But the Derma roller is very powerful. It basically creates micro injuries in your scalp, and in my opinion, if you do this after the application, it will ensure that those drops fill in the scalp. So it's a 4 to 5 round each side of the scalp. This is used also for skin treatments. I mean, not skin care, so you just improve the collagen production. So I'll do this, I'll do it on this side as well. So again, you will see a little tickling. Of course, is metal little needles. So we're kind of like, Jane, don't be too harsh on yourself, because it might hurt. But again, just a gentle roll. Again, I found this to be probably a reason why this treatment is working. I do this. And this is done. But then what I do, I use this to spread it around. Reason is, these are metal roll bars. When I do it with my finger, the serum is absorbed by them. But this will ensure that the serum doesn't get absorbed by my finger, and it just gets spread into the roots. So I literally just use the Derma roller, what's it called, hairline booster. Just spread it around. They say up to 2 minutes. I usually do a minute. I don't think it will make much of a difference. You can feel anyway that the serum has been absorbed in the scalp. So I do a good round of this. Make sure that it's all absorbed. Every part of the scalp. But yeah, I'm very happy with the results overall. I'm so pleased, to be honest. This is a long-term treatment I don't mind doing every day. It doesn't have any side effects whatsoever. It doesn't keep the hair greasy or whatever else. I can do this and still not really washing the hair if need to, if I just wash them, or I can do it morning, evenings. At the moment I'm doing the hairline booster on the front anyway in the morning on top of my evening application. That seems to be working. I don't think it's any harm. But yeah, this is it. And this type of application I find very useful. So just as you can see, it's just alcohol, serum, so it doesn't impact the hairstyling, at least in my case. As you can see, there is a lot of more hair. I'm daring to go to an actual barber to a proper haircut. But as you can see, if you see my first videos, there's a lot more. I think it improved the density, but also the circumference of each root. So very happy with this. It's been 5 months now. I will continue with this video monthly. I want to see what it looks like in a year time. My aim is again to get rid of any sign of, anti-scalp. So hopefully it will just fully regrow in a year time. I don't know about the claims, but yes, I would recommend it. I couldn't find anything else that is completely natural, side effects free, and without any consequences on the hair, because I used to use minoxidil and I couldn't do it in the day because it would make all the hair greasy. So this is fine. So yes, kudos to these people. I hope they create an improved formula in the future. So again, I will keep on this one, and then when the improved formula comes, I'll step to the improved formula. Let's see. But again, I would recommend for anyone that again wants to be completely natural, side effects free, is able to be consistent and wait for long-term results, because you will not see them. As you can see in my previous video, I'm always like even 6, 7, is it good, is it not good? But overall, it is true, there is some benefits. I also think, what if I would have not used anything at all, and it would have been worse and worse by the month? So definitely it's not worst, and it does look better. Thank you very much for watching. I will provide an update in 6 months' time. Have a good day. Bye.